Good morning. So, the day just started. The 4 hour candle only opened an hour ago, and I already caught a pretty good trade. I took this buy, even though price does look really bearish. There was lots of failure swings on the daily and 4 hour time frame, just leading down to the lows, most likely because there is an untapped bullish FEG on the daily, and price has been in an uptrend so far in the month of June, so price needs a reason to continue that uptrend, and in order to do that, it's obviously going to go down first. Let me just see if I can find the daily. Yeah, the daily FG is way down there, so it's a bit far. It's not gonna go there now because it would have to move past previous day's low and all of that to reach it, and I don't think price is going to be that volatile unless we most likely have like news or something, and I didn't see any news as of yet. So let me just show you actually why I took this trade, why I took the buy trade. Okay, so scrolling down to the 5 minute. 5 minute is my main time frame and my entry time frame as well. However, I took the trade and the execution on the 1 minute. Reason being is because, well, I'll show you. So you can see price opened on the 4 hour over here, right? And then you can see it dropped down and it actually swept liquidity. So on the 5 minute, it looks like it displaced below the swing low on the left, right? But if we move to the 15-minute time frame, you can see that it was just a liquidity sweep. You'll see that on the hourly as well, because there's 5 minutes left before the next hourly candle opens. Then you'll see it's a sweep on the hourly as well. So the way I took this was, I anticipated that it would be a sweep because the 4 hour just opened and it put in a swing low, and normally price puts in a swing low either due to time or due to price action. So you can see price put in a swing low after sweeping liquidity and reaching a higher time frame point of interest, which in this case was a bullish 15-minute FEG. So this that you're seeing over here, that is a bullish 15-minute FEG. So then, knowing that I got my liquidity sweep and price reached a higher time frame FEG, I scrolled down to the 1 minute and then I saw other FEGs. So I saw this bearish 1 minute FEG over here. Let me just apologies. Let me just scroll into it. I'll mark it out. Right, so there's the bearish 1 minute FEG. As you can see, price traded into it and price gave a weak reaction out of it, basically creating a swing low on lower time frames. And then what I wanted to see that swing low, which is a sell side failure swing and a buy side continuation swing. I wanted to see that swing low then displace above, I can't zoom in any further, then displace above this white line here, the white line that's there by the FEG. Let me just extend it. Yeah, that line there, I wanted to see displacement above that. And then once we got that displacement, we not only got an IFEG, but we also displaced above the swing that created the failure swing, the buy side continuation swing and the sell side failure swing. We displaced above that, and then we also gave an IFEG. So you can see I had a really good reaction out of it. As soon as I entered, it took about a minute to actually start giving me a nice reaction. It looks a lot better on the 5 minute. On the 5 minute, you can see that it just went straight to TP. I do plan on taking another trade now. So far I made that money back that I lost yesterday on the funded. So I can take a trade now. However, I can also maybe take a trade before London opens. Reason being, as you can see, I targeted opposing liquidity, right? The reason why I targeted that is because there is a swing high to the left over here, as you can see, swing high over here. So then I anticipated that price would most likely use that level as an area of resistance or something like that. And as you can see, I was right to take TP there because price just kind of reversed, and then it tapped into this bullish 5-minute FVG, and then afterwards you can see price gave a very nice reaction out of it. So now if we are really bullish, then we are going to take and displace above the most recent high. So that would be those two bearish candles just before the candle that's currently printing at the moment. So if price is truly bullish, and then it's going to displace above those highs. But if it is bearish, and then it's most likely going to just sweep the upside and then move to the downside. However, we're most likely only going to see another setup again, let's say probably just before London open. So until then, I'll just relax and watch price action. You can see how it didn't displace above the high. Like I said, it just swept it. So because it didn't displace above that high, it technically makes this a failure swing, right? That's a failure swing because the price failed to displace above that high. It only swept the swing high to the left of it. Technically, it's only a failure swing as soon as this candle that's currently printing prints and it doesn't take that high, then it's a failure swing. Let's see. So in order for me to take an entry, I would need to see displacement below the swing low that's attached to that 5-minute bullish FVG. In order for me to take a trade, I would need to see displacement below that. I took both trades on personal and funded. However, the first trade that I took, that was only on my funded, and this one is on my funded and my personal. Ooh, that's a nice move. That's a very nice move. But I mean, two good trades, even though I'm only supposed to trade once. That's really good. I'll take that. That's really good.